Hello, hello. I don't know why this lighting is a little harsh on my face, but let me try to change the angle. Maybe that's a little bit better. 1 second. That's slightly better. This light is just so bright. It's so shiny outside. All right. Perfect. All right, let me know if this lighting is a little bit too harsh. It seems like on Verishop app, it's just picking up my face and shine a lot right now. But maybe this is better. We'll see. I don't know. Anywho, so I have some very exciting items to talk about on this live today. Really excited to have you all here. So I'm going to be talking about some beauty faves I have for summer, some things I've been loving so far. If you see me sipping on a green drink, it's just something that I just poured, and it's really yummy. All right, I'll give it one more minute, and then I will get started. All right, so I am going to go from in the order that everything will appear on your screen. So for example, starting with the Tinted Sunscreen and then moving to the Daily Cleanse capsules. I'll do this kind of like I normally do on my live so that, let me just try putting this down a little bit. That'll help. Well, you can see me well enough. Okay, so I am going to be going through things as they pop up in the list. So in the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you have that circle with 4 little circles on the inside, and that is the one that shows everything that I'm going to be talking about in this live. And we'll just go from top to bottom in there. All right, so the first pack that I'm going to go over is from Peoria Skincare. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right live stream. Okay, so this one's from Peoria Skincare. It is their Tinted Sunscreen. I have a little bit of a glow, as you might be able to see. I just got back from, hi Nicole, thanks for joining. Just getting started over here. I'm going to be going over everything in the live from the first item to the last item. So on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you have a circle with like 4 little circles in there, kind of forming a square. That will show all the products that I'll be going through, and I'll be going from top to bottom. So I'm starting with a Peoria Skincare Tinted Sunscreen, which I'm obsessed with. So on the sunscreen side, I know that it is a little bit pricier, but I don't think I've ever liked a sunscreen so much. I've been using this one for a few months now, and I first got it, I guess I first got it a couple months ago. I just got back from Mexico. I used it every single day. It was my sole face sunscreen that I used, besides one other that I may have switched in every now and then if I forgot to bring this one down to the pool, because I didn't want to bring it, into the sunlight. But this one is amazing. So I'll show how it looks on here. So it shows up that it is slightly tinted. It's not actually tinted. The tinting just takes away the mineral sunscreen cast, but it blends in really well. I think it's the softest on my face. It kind of even feels like a primer. I've used it before in makeup as well, and all my makeup normally sits on even better with it on, which is amazing. But I'm a huge fan of it. And again, I'm sorry, I have, for everyone that just joined, I have a really big glare from the sun. I don't know why the sun seems so strong today. Let me try like one other angle. Sorry, showing you my whole room. Let's see if this is even better. Oh, that's a lot better. You might be able to see me a little bit better. Okay, so as far as this Peoria Skincare, sorry, got a little messy, but I seriously use this every single day that I was in Mexico. I got it for the 95, but with the deal, you'd be getting it for 80.75, which I think is a really great deal for this. It is 1.7 fluid ounces. It seems to last very well for me. It says that color that it does give is more of a color guide, which actually helps you kind of see where it's gone. It's not a full tinting like other tinted sunscreens, but I am a huge fan of it. Also, I didn't realize this, but it says it does have 80 minutes. It's 80-minute water resistant, which is great. You don't see that a lot of the time with these face ones, so that's really great. Next up on the list, we have these daily cleanse capsules from Ray Wellness. I really like these. I've used them for the past, I think I've been using them for the past 7 days. So I've a little bit left, but I really like them. What's really great is they have a lot of vitamin C in it. So I think that's really great to get into your body, especially with these changing seasons and getting into summer. Just our immunity can be a little bit down, and that can help a lot. It also has a proprietary blend, which has psyllium husk powder. So that's something that's normally in, like, for example, Metamucil. So that really helps with fiber in your body and really just to get things moving. It has spirulina. You've probably heard of that as well. Whole algae powder, which I don't know if you've seen on TikTok. That is really popular to drink algae once a day. So that's really great there. Chlorella, which I've seen as well. Then another whole algae powder, and then alpha lipoic acid. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's part of their blend. They also have turmeric, which is really good for you, and then aloe ferox leaves extract. Another thing that's supposed to be very good for you. It says it's suggested to take 2 capsules a day. Again, a 60-day supplement. So I've been using this for 7 days, and I'm a huge fan. I think that it just is a good supplement to have, and I felt like my body feels good when I have it. As far as the control, I mean, I don't feel like it was. I don't know what difference I'm supposed to be fully feeling, but my body has definitely felt very good through bowel movements and everything. I just think it works really well. So I definitely would keep that as part of my routine. I've been sharing about this lotion for the longest time. I know it's pretty expensive, and it's $119 with the discount on this live, but that's because this is for the big size. If you do click on that, you can choose the smaller size. This has lasted me for months and months and months. I've had this for probably 5 months now, maybe 6. So this one works. I think it's probably been 6 months for this big guy, instead of sometimes you need a new lotion every 30 days. So that's why I chose the big size. It is professional grade. So this is stuff that they use in spas. I really like Source Vital Apothecary. I've used them for various different things. So I have an algae deep scrub from them. I have this lotion. I also have a clear skin lotion from them. My favorite thing that they have, though, is essential oils. I use those all the time, every day. I just think they have really good products, and I'm definitely a fan. Okay. Next on my list, this is a favorite of mine. I have 2 different to show right here. If for some reason won't let me add different colors, I have every single color that OG has in this. I work them too. Hi, Nick. Hi, Jay Nicole. Thank you so much for joining. So I am just going over some of my favorite beauty products. I've gone over a few so far. I'm going through them in the order that they come up in the bottom right-hand side of your screen, and that circle that creates like those 4 circles that create a square. That'll show everything in the order that I'm going to be talking about. I've gone through a few so far, from a sunscreen, some daily cleanse capsules, and an age-defying day and night cream. And now I'm talking about OG Luxury Organics. So this is a sculpted face stick. I've talked about this so many times on many lives since I first tried it. I've bought it and got stuff outside of outside of the lives as well. I just love everything that they have. They're clean beauty. Really great. I love how everything looks too, and it just feels really great on the skin and lasts a long time. So this one is in the shade Rose Quartz. It is their sculpted face stick. So they have 5 different shades in this. And I have all 5 because I love them so much. So this is the Rose Quartz shade. I'll just show you how it works. This one's pretty pigmented, which is why I like it for the cheek. Here, and then it just easily blends so nicely. Especially for the summer, I really like more cream products. I just think they last really well. They look so natural, and they really work, especially with like sunscreen and just giving that glow. So that is the sculpted face stick in the shade Rose Quartz. Again, if you add this to your bag, you can pick different shades. I also have, let me just grab all of them. They have a shade Carnelian for their face stick. I do have that as well. I don't have it readily accessible to me, but that one is a little bit slightly less pigmented, so it isn't as dark of a color. But again, I really like that one a lot. Just depends what I'm wanting. Then you can kind of tell the difference between these two colors. So this is the amber sculpted face stick, and this is the copper one. Again, one's darker than the other. I tend to use the copper a lot for more of my like a face defining and contouring. So for example, that's pretty contouring right there. And then I just blend it out. This isn't going to look that great because I'm doing it on the fly without actually doing my full makeup. But again, see how it blends so nicely. It just really gives that like sculpted look right there. So I'm definitely a fan of that. In contrast, here is the amber that I just showed you. I'll do it on this cheek. It's much lighter. And this is definitely one that you can use for a lighter sculpting of the face, or if you just want a little bit of excess bronzing. Hi, Katie. Thank you so much for joining. Excited to have you here. So just going over some of my favorite products so far. I'm going through things in order that you'll see them on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, and that circle that has 4 circles in it. I just finished a couple different products, but now I'm on OG Luxury Organics, which I love to talk about. And just going through and showing different face sticks. I'm going to look like a little bit of hodgepodge of what I have on my face. I'm not doing it evenly, but I've just gotten through a few different ones. And then again, here is the 5th one that I do have. So this is in the shade Opal, which is pretty much just more like a highlighter. Here's what it looks like. You can just put it up here on the top. As you can see a little bit of like a white cast, and that more just ends up being that like opally highlighter on the top of your cheek. I think it looks really nice and just blends really well into the skin. Again, these are my go-to products. On my face, I don't use powdered products as much. I normally just use a setting powder over them, but these are my favorites. Something that I have picked up a few months ago, I started dry brushing my whole body, and then a month or so ago, I picked up doing the facial dry brushing. So I do this every morning, kind of after when I'm starting my skincare routine in the morning, before my shower. I think it works so well. A lot of the times, the actual body dry brushing, it would be too harsh on the face. This one works, just to get the blood flowing. It feels really nice on the face. I really like the deal is great because you'd get it under $50, and you'd be able to use this for a really long time. But it just moves, really works on your face, and I'm definitely a fan of it. And it looks pretty cute too. All right, so something that I've been trying to find for a while was something to use with blow drying my hair, just give more of that great blowout look. I love to give myself blowouts. They don't just look like blow drying my hair, but my mom taught me pretty well how to blow dry my hair. But again, been wanting a blow dry primer. So I talked about this before, but here is from Lace Luxury Hair Care. It's their blow dry primer. It's good for fine and medium hair types. Again, I have a decent amount of hair, but it's pretty thin, but a decent amount. So this is really helpful for that blow dry. You rub just like a little a dime to quarter size amount on your hand, and then rub it through like the mid length to the ends of your hair. I think it works really well. It smells really nice too. It's kind of like I don't really know what that smell is, but anyway, it smells very good. But it's kind of just like you can see a little bit in there. Oh, got a decent amount. But it rubs in very well. It's not sticky. It won't make your hair all sticky or anything. Honestly, very moisturizing. I'm just using it on my hands because why not? Have nowhere else to wipe it right now. But it's good. It says it's a remote lightweight, hydration, strength, moisture, shine, thermal protection. So it has all those key things in there, making your hair nice and shiny, protecting it from the heat that you're exposing it to, and also strengthening and moisturizing it. So kind of covers all bases. So I'm a big fan of that. And a little does go a long way. Next on the list, this is from OGE or OG. My mom and I did a Mother's Day campaign with them. So this is where I received that. So here is the Seeds of Youth Serum. This one's really great. It contains organic ingredients. Again, OG is all clean beauty. So I really like this one. Here, I'll show you how it comes out. It comes out as kind of just like a nice serum. It's slightly oily, as in it, just when you put it on, It smells like a garden. It just smells very fruity, fresh, a little bit floral. It's their Botanical. They use a lot of botanical ingredients, and I'm just a huge fan of it. I think it is really nice. And again, OG with their packaging, they do not miss a mark there. And it just looks and feels and smells really nice. So it definitely gives you that romanticize your life type feel, makes you feel like you're in a spa. So I would definitely recommend that if you are looking for another serum. And it's supposed to be age defying, which is great. So who doesn't love that? I use it once a day, so I've been using it more at nighttime, but you can use it any time of day. I think it's as you want to use it. It's not one that's like super, super strong where you can only use it once a day. I really like it. It adds some good hydration to my face and just really feels good on my skin. And kind of, I really like the smell of it. It just makes my skin feel nice and bright and plump. So definitely a fan of it. Moving on to probably my favorite product that I've ever found on this app. As you can tell, I am nearing the bottom of this. I use this every day. So I use this pending how my face is feeling at least once a day for hydration. So with hyaluronic acids, a lot of the time they can be very sticky. They can just be really harsh on the skin and kind of rub off. This one so nice in the skin. It makes my skin feel hydrated all day or all night, depending when I use it. It's really amazing, honestly. So I just take a drop up here, here, and here. After I splash some water on my face and I rub it in and let it fully soak in. And seriously, my face feels hydrated all day. It is very quick absorbing, so it's not like it sits all dewy on your face for too long, but I really have noticed a wonderful difference in my face ever since using it, especially with just being in Mexico. I've been using this while I was there after a lot of sun exposure to make sure I keep that moisture in my face. So it's not dehydrated. While traveling, also made sure to use that. So while flying, I didn't get super dehydrated in my face. So I would definitely recommend this. It has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, linden flower extract, and white tea leaf extract. So I have even had my mom bought this as well, and she loved it. So definitely a huge fan here. The next product, so this is from Swear. I think that's how you say it. It's very different than anything I've tried before. It's a showerless shampoo. I do have day 3 old hair right now, so I thought I would show you guys how to use it while my hair is a little bit greasy, so we could actually use it together. So shake it up a little bit, and it says, shake well before use, hold the bottle 6 to 9 inches from hair, and spray 1 to 2 pumps per area to be cleaned. Less is more. We suggest starting with 1 and spray again if needed. Towel dry vigorously to remove dirt, air dry or blow dry excess moisture, style as desired. So what's really cool is it honestly is like a shampoo without taking a shower, instead of just like a dry shampoo that just kind of adds so much like I don't know, my hair always feels pretty like grimy if I add too much dry shampoo to it. So that's why I normally go for a slicked back look if I have greasier hair. But I'll just show you right here. So I think that's 6 to 9 inches. Just did it up there. A little does go a long way. I can already tell. It honestly feels like it's making my hair look like it was when it was wet right before. It already doesn't look as greasy. It more just looks like now I need to just dry it. And I can go grab my blow dryer really quickly. I don't know if I have time. But towards the end of this live, I'll let this sit for a little bit on this side and blow dry it out. But as you can tell, honestly, like it doesn't look greasy anymore. I'm super impressed with this. I've used it before. It works so much better for me than a dry shampoo, and it's actually moisturizing, which is great. So I will definitely blow dry that in a second. But honestly, I let my hair go day 2 hair all the time, and I don't like using too much dry shampoo because I feel like that leads to so much buildup. But seriously, think about then blow drying it after this looks like just normal hair right there. It doesn't look all gross, and see how this is more greasy on this side? A little gross. But this one I think feels really great. And if you're starting out, this is a great deal for $11 instead of paying for a full like the full size. So 2 ounces. I think it'll last a long time, especially because you only need 1 to 2 sprays per area per time. And this only took like 3 sprays, I think it was. So I'll blow dry that once I get through this. So hopefully we can get back to that. Let me quickly dry it or brush it. Just show how it looks a little bit better. It's not looking like a crazy person on live. Okay, here is another thing from Ghost Democracy. This is the peptide packed dewy toning mist. I think it works really well. I use this sometimes. I put this a little bit before I put even my hyaluronic acid on if I'm near this, or else I just splash water. It's also a really nice hydrator for your face throughout the day. If you're just wanting to really revive the face for a little bit. It has a peptide blend with blue copper peptides, blue-green algae extract, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. So it is adding that hydration as well. As you can tell, it just adds a really nice dewiness to the face. So I think it works really well. And from using their hyaluronic acid, that's where I discovered Ghost Democracy. So I'm definitely a big fan of their products. If you're looking for, I talked about this on my date night live. If you're looking for a quick like face prep to, really boost how your face looks, I would highly recommend this Righty Selfie Go face mask from 27 Rosiers. I think it works so well. It really made my hair look my face look so nice. After you only leave it on for 10 minutes. You can apply it once or twice a week. So maybe going into the weekend or maybe starting the week on your Sunday night, something like that. But what's really great is it's one that you don't need to wait for your mask to dry. So it's not like drying out your face at all. It just really leads to plumping. I've used this a few times and I really like it. I think it works really well. Nice packaging that they have. I like the screen color, but I think it's really great. A little goes a long way, and it is 2.6 ounces, so it is travel safe, TSA friendly, so you can bring it along with you, but with just needing a little bit for your whole face, it does last a long time. I feel like we're back and forth to OG a lot. So this is the Luminous Botanical Face Mist. This is kind of in contrast to the Ghost Democracy one that I just shared with you. The other one is more hydrating. This one's more of just like a fresh face mist if you're feeling like you want to be in the spa. Again, their packaging is amazing. Does not miss a mark there. So this one is more of a direct mist, but it smells like flowers. It's so beautiful. Hi, Katie. Thank you for joining. It smells so beautiful on my face, and just to have around. I think now I can even still smell the smell of the flowers. So again, it is a botanical face mist, so they do hit the mark there. So I'm definitely a fan. Everything OG. I think I have not gone wrong yet, and I think I've tried every single one of their products. So I'm definitely a huge fan. And it looks super nice sitting out on your table or wherever you get ready because of the white and gold. This is from PS Times Danielle, a collaboration between them, I believe. And it's a long styling comb. This works super well. I somehow was not able to locate it for this live. I've used it a lot, and I think I just brought it on my trip. But it is a long styling comb. I love this comb. My favorite part is that, see at the end in the image below, you can see how it has like one of the ridges. It kind of has, and then it has a long and then a short one. It really helps for giving yourself a good part. I think this just works really well. I love combs. I think it works really well for my curly hair. It doesn't look curly right now, but I promise you it is curly. And it just helps when I'm styling, especially when I'm on vacation and I want to let my hair go more natural. This is definitely a really great one to have. I've talked about this product from Yuka many times before. I have more of a bath situation, but whenever I'm talking about anything for creating a more relaxing experience or time in the day, I think that it's so great to add these shower bombs. I know they're becoming more popular. I see them on TikTok a bit, but I think this one seems really great. It has some good reviews about you just place it in your shower right away. You don't put it directly under the stream of water, and it just like creates a really nice environment aroma and steam. So that is definitely something that I would recommend, especially because you can get the discount right now. This is the algae deep scrub. So as I've talked about, I'm obsessed with Source by Apothecary. Definitely one of my top things that I've discovered on the Verishop app. The algae deep scrub, it is for your face and body. I've used it on my face, my body, and I think it works so well. I'm definitely a huge fan of it. So this one, it's not too like potent of an algae smell. And it works really well. I am trying to be better about actually exfoliating my face and body, just for that cell turnover. And I think that this works really well. It does come in a really big bottle. I believe there's a smaller size. I just chose the bigger size, so it would be cheaper to get the smaller size. But with Source Vital Apothecary, I like to get their super size professional size of the products, because I know I'll use them and I've loved them so far, just with that essential oil aspect and then being really used for spas. Vapor Beauty is another brand I've discovered through the Verishop app. I think this works so well. I'm so sad. So I dropped this the other day, but it actually stayed pretty well. So as you can tell, I've used a ton of this. So I've been using this ever since I talked about it many lives ago. It is the best face. It's like perfecting powder, but I'm just going to show you right here. So here is where I have some shine on my cheek. I use this when I like set my products, so it doesn't really take away the shine, but if I am pretty like oily or shiny, it nicely like blurs it a bit. So as you can see, like that's not as shiny anymore. And so it's really great on my skin. Again, I'm gonna have to buy another one soon because I just love it so much. But I think it's a really great product to have if you're looking for another perfecting powder. I am not a fan of any loose powders. I don't think they just scare me. I always spill them. They don't like work as well for me. So this one is a good mix because it's pretty loose of a powder, I would say, as far as how it is applied, but it still is in that compact shape. The last product I have to talk about on my live is this from Peoria Skincare. It's the Barrier Restore Serum or Complex. I use this all the time in my last Mexico vacation and my most recent one. So I've been using this since the beginning of March. And still a ton left. It is 1.7 fluid ounces. So all these products, even though they're slightly expensive, they do last for forever. I think this one is really great because I think it really helped my face, especially after being in the sun all day going into the summer. I think it just was really great to just have on my skin while I was outside. So I think it worked really well. I mean, my face, I never got burned. My face never felt like it was too tight or too overexposed during the day. It is just supposed to be really good for every type of exposure, even pollution that I'm definitely exposed to in Chicago. So I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a good barrier restore complex. I know there are other serums out there too. This is my favorite one that I've tried so far. I've tried some more serums and they're a little bit oily, so definitely a fan of this one. Now, I just went through everything. I know I had a lot to talk about today, and I don't have time to fully blow dry this out, but as you can tell right here, like this was really greasy, and if I blow dry this out, like this looks not greasy compared to all the grease that I see over here. Like that's a little gross. So I'm definitely a fan of that swear. Anyway, I know they have a couple minutes left, but is there anything anyone would like me to go back to and talk about? I would love to share or go into anything else that you might have missed if you joined a little bit later. All right, well, thank you all so much. I'm going to be having a bunch of lives this month because it didn't work last month. I had 2 that didn't work. So this week I have 2 lives. So I think I'm also going to do the other one tomorrow evening or afternoon. And then I'll have 3 more throughout the month. So you will maybe get sick of me by the end, but I definitely have a lot to talk about. So thank you all so much for joining, and I hope to see you soon. Have a nice evening. Bye. Thank you, Jane Cole. That is so sweet of you.